settling into our first match.
All right. Sephiroth Pit, from the looks of it. JanTheMan versus Cheth.
All right.
Let's open it up.
Let's see it.
Now, it's been a while since I've seen some tournament play that's got some of these newer faces. What are we looking at matchup-wise here?
So, let me tell you. Sephiroth, really strong character. But, you know, Pit's the most balanced character. That guy has not changed. So, with Sephiroth, you want to, like, zone out a lot more. And try to keep Pit at bay with your, like, a good mid-range distance.
That makes sense. And Sephiroth's got plenty of good tools to keep that mid-range, from the far poke that is forward air to shadow flare. And if this Sephiroth wants to get a little frisky, I could expect some of the flares to do it as well from neutral bay.
Yeah. Alright, this should be an easy punish, but no punish, surprisingly. Just lets him go.
I think the Sephi wanted to go for some sort of setup for big damage, but I don't know if Pit really gives you that kind of opportunity. Even though Pit's damage output doesn't really swing too heavily one way or the other as far as like just raw numbers or a combo game, he is relatively quick. And I feel like Pit just being all over you doesn't really provide a lot of time for those kind of setup that we could expect to see from Sephiroth.
Yeah. Oh, an up smash would have done it there, but he sends him across stage, so he gets another lease of life.
And while he's got the one wing, I feel like that's plenty of opportunity for the Sephiroth to turn a reversal, but heading off stage can be kind of dangerous if this Pit feels bold.
Yeah, no, definitely. Oh, down smash taken right there. One of the quicker Pit's faster options from out of shield. Yeah. Yeah, forward throw should take it right there. Sephiroth, fairly light character, by the way. One of the lighter characters in the game. I'm not sure which number.
I was gonna say he's somewhere in the bottom 10 for weight, which is relatively
I didn't want to make that count. But one winged angel definitely plays a big part. You know, DLC character had something, and basically, if he can just get this stop and get like a one wing, keep his like wing, he can probably just mount a comeback.
I can see it. There's a lot of power there. I feel like one thing I do want to see from Cheth is if he can take advantage of the armor on the smash attacks while he's got the wing, because Jan does not seem afraid to just get up in there and start putting out smash attacks, or even running in with upper arm dash. That can get really dangerous really quickly, especially when those percentages are climbing.
Yeah, oh, that does not take it right there. But I do agree with that. Not a lot of people do utilize the armor on his when he does get wing, and a dash attack almost taken right there.
Oh, I'm trying to get greedy.
Yeah, another stock going, and when wing comes back a lot earlier the further you're down, so you're probably going to see wing around 40% here come back. Yeah, you see it right there. And we're looking like a 3-stock about to happen.
It's very likely, given the pressure that JanTheMan is keeping on Cheth right now.
Yep. And it's basically an angel versus a fallen angel, man.
Hey, you're not wrong. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, that's it.
Right as the wing came up, too. Just wasn't quick enough. All right, we got a solid 3-stock from the Pit to open up the game. Now, Reggie, do you think stage had anything to do with that? I feel like Pit was able to cover PS2 really well.
To be honest, it looks like he kind of just got bodied, like, too hard, and I don't think stage played much of a factor. I think he just needs a lot more adjustments as a player. Like, he's landing on him too much. He's not doing proper spacing. He's either spacing too far, where Pit's just able to arrow him, or he's too close where Sephiroth is like buttons don't matter as much, and Pit's just all in his face. We saw him like try to counter or try to nair, and it just wasn't working out. Maybe he should do a bit more nairs. I know landing nair is really good with Sephiroth if you want to be in that close quarters, and you're able to combo off it.
feel like even Sephiroth's counter would provide some sort of relief in that situation because we
Yeah,
saw a lot of
it's a
dash
bit-
attack as a burst option from Pit and a lot of smash attacks.
Yeah, bit too much startup, but if they're gonna do something telegraphed as a dash attack or an F smash, like come on. Sephiroth's counter does like 30 when the move does like 2% as a counter. It's one of the best counters in the game. And even if you whip the counter has a hitbox afterwards, so you can probably push them off.
Yeah, I feel like it's a decent burst option to use. I mean, not that putting our counters over and over is the best advice, but it will give a little bit of relief, and then maybe we could see that expected gameplay of keeping that mid-range like you brought up. But nonetheless, we're going into Game 2. Let's see if Cheth can adjust anything, or if we're going to see a Swift 2-0 to open today's stream.
Yeah, we don't want to see a Swift 2-0. So, Cheth opts for a longer stage, or about the same length actually, but shorter side blast zones. I believe they're going to kill more off the side and not trying to die off the side from Pit.
I feel like the platforms can offer a bit of more vertical play, which lends itself well. Also, I think that's the first time that I've ever seen Shadow Flare reflected by the Orbitar. It's kind of weird, but...
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought he was just being crazy.
Alright, interesting. There might be more to this matchup than originally expected, because once again, Jan is just right up in Cheth's face, putting out plenty of buttons, plenty of damage, although this time Sephiroth's damage output's making it more of an even game.
Yeah, okay. Tried to catch his jump right there.
One thing that I'm noticing that's an immediate change from game 1 to 2, a lot of jabbing. It's just the full gentleman's from Sephiroth, but it's making a world of a difference just to keep Pit off of him.
Yeah, he's definitely doing it just so he gets some sort of respect. And we're also seeing a lot more down tilts now. This has an incoming. I know you're able to just dodge a lot of moves. That was probably one of the best spot dodges of Cheth's life. It'll go in the record books.
Man, it's like you gotta move. He's staying more mobile with this one. I think that's a great way to catch up with Pit's generally really good mobility. But burst option from the ledge with the upper arm dash, that's going to be first blood for game 2. And the arrow play once again.
Yeah. Oh. But this is a lot closer than game 1 right now. So the adjustments are working out. He just needs to find a way to close the stock. Don't get too hasty with it. Oh. Couldn't cover that jump in time. Jump being a really popular option.
It makes sense too, but I feel like both of these characters are able to cover that space relatively safely. Especially now with Cheth using more neutral air. But has been spacing his forward airs relatively well. Hey, there's the counter and it's gonna kill.
Someone listens to our commentary.
Hey, look at that. Maybe we do know what's up sometimes.
Yeah, maybe.
Allegedly.
I know I do. You?
Okay, buddy.
You're questionable at best.
Alright. Well, one way or the other, it's got us to an even game, though the percentage is leaning in favor of Cheth, and I gotta admit, the arrows have been working out really nicely.
Oh, he saved his life.
Yeah, he wants an honorable duel. No free stocks in this tournament.
Yeah. Forward throw?
Yeah, it's not doing it just yet.
Okay, he managed to get through. I actually love this part of the song.
This is good.
Randomly. It sounded like a, what do you call it? A Mario.
Like one of the open world ones?
Yeah.
Okay, good return to ledge from Sephiroth. He keeps on trying to land this down smash, but I don't think it has the hitbox that he's looking for. It's very precise of a hit, and with Pit, because he has kind of like a smaller body, when he goes for his up B, he is riding that ledge. Like, he doesn't really extend himself too much further. And we've only seen Jan like go for a super risky recovery once. And if not for the Sephiroth's forward salt, it would have spelled disaster.
To be honest, I see a lot of Sephiroths go for it, but I've never seen it hit, man. I know Tweak does it for like shield pressure. So if they do neutral get up, it does a lot of shield stun, and it will potentially break shield if it's like already semi-weak.
In the high-risk, high-reward game, I definitely respect it, but I feel like Cheth is too far down to really make that work, especially as these percentages climb. And forward smash at least brings us to an even stock count. He's got to make the most of that one wing.
Okay. All missing, dropping his combo right there. Yeah, that's it.
Yep. Alright, quick 2-0 given to us by JanTheMan. I do like the adjustments that were made by the Sephiroth, but they just weren't fast enough.
No, they were not. And yeah, JanTheMan takes it. And that was our first game, our first set for tonight.
Rather quick one. I am glad to see one of the more newer matchups, because there's been a lot to study while I have been off the mic. But,
yeah, you calling Sephiroth the newer matchup? It's already crazy enough. He felt like he's been out for like years.
Hey, listen, it's the. Let's see. I haven't been involved with. I haven't watched a tournament until like last week. Maybe last week or the week before was the first time I've watched a tournament all year.
Yeah.
So I have been absent of seeing tournaments that have a lot of min-men. I have been absent of seeing Steve, and I'm sure people have loved that. I have been absent of seeing. There's not too many Byleth players, admittedly, beyond Pelu and Leo when he's not playing Pyra and Mithra. And again, Pyra and Mithra, a character who I expect to see. I would hope to see a lot of, if not tonight, just in the future.